Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Governor Sanwo swears in new cabinet member and 2 permanent secretaries. State government distributes learning materials to schools, and Deputy Governor Quadri Hamzat inaugurate projects in Ekpe. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo has sworn in a new cabinet member, Mrs. Oluwakemi Ogunyemi, and 2 new permanent secretaries to serve the people of Lagos. He asked them to bring in innovative ideas that will take Lagos to greater heights. Take a look.
The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo, his deputy Quadri Hamzat, make their way into Lagos House Hall, Alausa Ikeja, for the swearing-in ceremony of 3 senior state officials who will be joining the Sanwo-Olu's administration to actualize his vision for the people. Family, friends, and other state officials are also here for the occasion. In the usual tradition, the state head of service reads a citation of Mrs. Oluwakemi Ogunyemi, who has been selected as a special advisor on health.
A 2-term member of the Lagos State Health Service Commission is a trained nurse from the University College Hospital, Ibadan. She holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Service Management from the University of Manchester, United Kingdom. She also possesses master's degree in both nursing and healthcare administration from the University of Phoenix, Arizona, in the United States. By the end of this month of November, she will be completing her doctorate in healthcare administration. Mrs. Ogunyemi is a nurse with a passion for cancer care, leadership and management in the health sector. She has worked hard in promoting the nursing profession through training and mentoring. In 2013, she was a project lead in the United Kingdom, where she helped to set up the first ever nurse-led chemotherapy unit at the Finchley Memorial Hospital, London. She has held several leadership positions in both United Kingdom and United States, where she holds nursing licenses. A year 2011 winner of the Transformational Leadership Award at Emory University Hospital in the United States. She is the co-founder of Alpha Healthcare Initiative, a non-governmental organization dedicated to assist underprivileged women and children to gain access to affordable health care. She returned to Nigeria in 2014 and worked as the Director of Nursing at the Cardiac Renal Center, Bagada. She also worked in the private sector as a nurse consultant and director at Marcel Ruth Cancer Care in Victoria Island, Lagos.
Then she takes her oath of office.
I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of
Next in line is Mr. Adewumi Ogunsoya and Mrs. Iyabo Seriki Bello, former directors from the Ministry of Youth and Social Development and Ministry of Education, now permanent secretaries. Governor Sanwo signs the allegiance form one after the other. He also charged them to deliver on the assignment given to them by working in line with the Teams Plus agenda.
We know that the wealth of experience you are bringing, the professional skills you have acquired, your expertise and your doggedness, we believe will shine you out and stand you tall amongst your peers in the cabinet. So once again, I want to congratulate you and believe that you will immediately settle in so that the government and the people of Lagos can harness your full potential and help actualize all of the earnings that we look forward in your portfolio. She will be designated as Special Advisor Health. I want to congratulate Mr. Ogunsoya, who will be Permanent Secretary in the Cabinet Office. An extremely very important position and portfolio, I dare say. And also, Mrs. Seviki Bello, who will be Permanent Secretary in the Teaching Service Commission, TESCOM. You can see that indeed these are very strategic and very critical assignments that have been given to them. But we know too well that given their pedigree, given their years of service in the service of Lagos State, they will fit in and they will settle in into this position very quickly. The expectations are high, the rudiments are intense, and I know that you have all it takes to not only support the body of Permanent Secretary, but also assure me of the confidence that the head of service and myself have in your capacity. So I want to wish you the very best in your assignment. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the service of Lagos State, both at the executive level and also at the Permanent Secretary level, presents a new level of expectation, a new level of redefining what public governance and what public service it's all about. We pride ourselves as very sincere and very forward-looking government to always ensure that all of the promises that the people of Lagos State have given to us are not into doubt as to what our capabilities or what our capacities are. But let me remind all of my appointees that this comes with great responsibility, and the expectations of the Lagosians and the public service are very high. We'll expect you to continue to work with us to ensure that good governance at the minimum is what we deliver, so that the real dividends of democracy is not lost on our people.
This new addition to the State Executive Council and body of permanent secretaries will also be joining the race to ensure good governance for Lagosians.
From administrative assignment to giving back to the society, the Lagos State Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Mr. Oluyinka Olumide, has reached out to school pupils on Lagos Island with a donation of learning materials. Mr. Olumide says leaders should endeavor to return to their roots with some form of palliatives because government cannot do it alone.
The Lagos State Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Mr. Oluyinka Olumide, visits some primary schools on Lagos Island to donate learning materials to pupils. His first stop is Holy Cross Catholic School, where he's an alumnus and was well received by the pupils. He says the initiative is to support state government's efforts in ensuring quality education in Lagos State.
We've decided to do this as a way of giving back to the society what we also enjoy during our days. Unfortunately, it might not be coming from the government now, which is one of the key reasons why we consider it necessary to also not to leave everything to the government and to come in and assist the students so that they can also grow up to be responsible elders in the future. Well, of course, we'll provide the public school because that is where you have the common people, so to say. And those are the people that really need the assistance in terms of school materials, textbooks, exercise book and writing materials to assist by extension to assist the parent, because we all know the state of the economy now. So it's a call on society, clubs, individuals, people that have the belief of God in their hearts to also give back a little to help the society. And one key point here is, especially when things like this are done to the children, you are rest assured that it's an investment, because they will grow up to be adults, and these little things we are doing today, they will never forget it.
The commissioner moves to St. Mary's Girls' School to also distribute learning materials and encourage them to be serious with their studies.
You can be engineer, you can be accountant,
you can be a teacher, professor,
you can be an architect, you can be a professor, you can also be a teacher. So, but the important thing is a good foundation you have started now. So when they are teaching you in the class, you listen to your teachers so that you can understand what they are teaching you. And you know, when you get home, they will give you homework. So you get home, you tell mommy and daddy, let me do my homework, so that teacher will not beat me. And it's not that when you get home, you'll be watching television and playing. You have to create time, small time, to read your books and do your assignment at home. So God will bless you all. So we are here to assist by giving you some little writing materials to use in doing your assignment, both exercise book, biro, pencil, and eraser. That's why we are here today. And we'll be doing this by the grace of God every year.
Lagos Island local government primary schools are also beneficiaries. The chairman of the area and the pupils commend the commissioner for reaching out to their neighborhood.
Individual donation to our public school is very, very important. We cannot leave it all for the government, especially with the performing government that we have, that is working round the clock every day to make sure Lagos is a better place to live. Lagos is a better place and safe state in Nigeria to live. And his aim is nothing than a rising Lagos that we seen as a greater Lagos. It is not easy to be done alone. It should be a collaboration where everybody in the state have to perform his or her own responsibility. Please, we should all join hand with this man, the man that has been doing what has not been happening in any state in the West African country.
I would say a very big thank you to them for providing millions of books with 3,000. Spent so much money, books, buying books, crayon, cleaner, and so on and so forth. May God replenish their pockets in Jesus' name.
Concerned individuals have asked to take up such role and develop the education sector.
Lagosians, it is no news that the present administration of Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu delivered projects in different sectors of the economy through the themes agenda. With this success in mind, the second term of the present administration has included social inclusion, gender equality, and the affairs of youths in its agenda. Now, we have the Themes Plus agenda. With this, no one is left behind on account of their social status, gender, or age. Lagosians, be prepared for another 4 years of a total revamp in all sectors. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o.
Finally on the program, the Lagos State Deputy Governor, Quadri Hamzat, has inaugurated 3 projects initiated by Honorable Wale Raji, representing Ekpe Federal Constituency. Now, the projects, which include a primary healthcare center, a shopping complex, and a rehabilitated road, all in Ekpe, is to meet the needs of the people.
Iraye Primary Healthcare Center, situated in Ekpe area of Lagos State, is attending to the health needs of residents in the area. A project embarked upon by Honorable Wale Raji, member of the House of Representatives for Ekpe Federal Constituency, who is doing this to give back to the society. This initiative has brought the Lagos State Deputy Governor, Hamzat, to Ekpe in company of the Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, and other state cabinet members to inaugurate the healthcare facility. Honorable Wale Raji is not doing this for the first time. Aside from the 20-bed primary healthcare center, he has also delivered a 1-kilometer road and shopping complex for the people of Ekpe.
I sincerely appreciate the community leadership of Iraye for expressly providing the land for this edifice we are commissioning today. I would like to also inform you that the deployment of medical personnel by the Primary Healthcare Board has been done to signal the commencement of operations in the health facility. The Shuala Road in Odoshuala, which is a strategic road that connects about 10 communities in the Ekpe to the Ekpe Ijebo, the express road, was in a state of total disrepair before our intervention. The road is now not just motorable, but fitted with solar street lights that make the road very passable at night, boost nightlife and security in that axis. Let me at this juncture appreciate my predecessor in office, Honorable Lanre Odubote, and the former leader of the House, Eredo Local Council Development Area, Honorable Lateef Okesoya, who jointly presented a request for our intervention on behalf of the community. Our resolve to localize the economy of Ekpe Federal Constituency, empower our market men and women, and protect the history and heritage of our various markets across Ekpe Federal Constituency was what necessitated the construction of 86 shops in Mojoda Market, which is just one of the many markets where such intervention is currently ongoing.
The state chairman of the All Progressive Congress commended the lawmaker representing Ekpe Federal Constituency for delivering dividends of democracy to the people.
To our dear people, I think you have started reaping the fruits of your labor. I'm happy that Wale Raji promised the good people of Ekpe to represent them and represent them very, very well. And not only representing them, by making sure that the dividends of democracy is bring to the people of Ekpe. Among those facilities, Honorable Wale Raji has facilitated is what we are witnessing today. Yes, Honorable Wale Raji made a covenant with you that go out there, go and vote for APC. You have fulfilled your own aspect of the covenant. And Honorable Wale Raji too is here today, fulfilling his own aspect and making sure that those facilities that will make life much more better for people of the Federal Constituency is brought to their doorstep. Honorable Wale Raji, I thank you. God Almighty will continue to be with you.
On his part, the Deputy Governor, Hamzat, assures residents of the area of more infrastructure development across the state.
I have no doubt that this project will have a multiplier effect on the socio-economic development of the community by saving lives and bringing good governance closer to the people. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm aware that beside this healthcare center, we are also going to hand over 86 units of stores and upgraded external work at Mojoda Market. And then, of course, the rehabilitation of 1 kilometer Shuala Road with the associated road furniture within this local government. So we want to facilitate it by our member House of Reps, working with these sustainable development goals. Let me at this juncture therefore commend Honorable Olawale Raji for his foresight, for his doggedness, and for not forgetting his people and coming back home to deliver this. On our part, our administration understands the importance of quality health care and provision of basic infrastructure in boosting the commercial and economic activities of our state. That is why, as we speak, at the General Hospital in Ekpe, we are building an accident and emergency center there as we speak now. That will be finished very soon. The strategy of Lagos State, if you are going to, thank you, if you are going to Lagos Ibadan, on your left, you will see that we have an emergency and accident center there. So the idea is to build about 4 across Lagos, inlet and outlet of Lagos. So that's why we are building one in Ekpe General Hospital, another one will be built in Badagry, and another one by Okwoba. So that when, as you are coming to Lagos, God forbid, if there's any emergency, you can have, and of course that's why we are doing that at this time. This administration will therefore continue to initiate and provide basic infrastructure that will have positive impacts on the socio-economic and political development of our people and mitigate against rural-urban migration.
He unveils the primary healthcare center and speaks on its importance to the people.
We will be following the various statistics being brandished about around the world. So today they are saying that the infant mortality rate in Nigeria is as high as countries like Afghanistan, Libya, Iraq, and so on and so forth. So what that means is when you provide facilities like this for mothers, pregnant women, so you bring it closer to them. So instead of going to Ekpe General Hospital, which is a bit far off, they can use this facility. So it's extremely beneficial, and it actually helps in bringing down infant mortality rate, and then even the 5-year mortality rate. You know, they said that we have a high rate of from day 0 to 5 years in Nigeria too. So when you bring facilities like this closer to people, it makes it easier to get to, and then they deal with people that they also know within the community. So it's a win-win. It's a fantastic project. It looks small to people, but it's extremely very impactful. We promise and we deliver, and we choose people that we know, people that we trust. So they are not people that are just all over the place. We don't deal with fluffy people. We deal with people that we know, that are trusted in the community, and we know they can deliver. So we know Honorable Wale Raji. That's why we elected him.
The Deputy Governor drives through the rehabilitated Odosiwola Road and moves to Mojoda Market with 86 units of shops, all delivered by Honorable Wale Raji for the people of Ekpe.
That's the program for this week, and thank you for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Until we come your way again, remember to help keep our environment clean, obey traffic laws, and please stay safe. Bye for now.